What makes a person truly captivating? It's that special charm that draws people in like a magnet. But what's the secret behind this attraction? Let's break it down. A person's presence isn't just about looks. It's about how we carry ourselves, how we engage with others. From the way we dress to the firmness of our handshake, every little detail shapes the first impression. But real influence goes beyond appearances. How do you ensure that you're not just noticed, but actually remembered? It all starts with genuine interest in others. Your appearance does matter, but it's only the initial layer. True power lies in your character, something that isn't visible at first glance. Style isn't just about fashion, it's a tool that shapes how people perceive you before you even say a word. The same goes for a handshake. It can silently communicate, "I'm confident and I belong here." Or, if done wrong, it can push people away. A handshake is an art worth mastering. Take Richard Branson, for example. He's the epitome of a successful entrepreneur, someone who built an empire not just with business acumen, but with sheer charisma. He doesn't wear the typical business attire often seen in t-shirts and jeans, but his style is an expression of his personality and the spirit of his brand. His way of speaking, his warm smile, and his openness all contribute to his magnetic presence. Branson knows exactly how to handle negotiations, when to push forward, and when to take a step back to close a deal. But his success isn't just about external factors. His real power lies in his ability to genuinely connect with people. He listens, understands what they want, and makes them feel heard. That's the secret behind his influence. And then there's eye contact. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and some people can sense your energy just by looking into them. Your inner energy, your aliveness, is what truly makes you magnetic. But how do you project yourself in a way that draws people in rather than pushing them away? There's one foolproof method that always works, no matter how you look. And it's simple: genuine interest in others. Now, let me share a real-life story that changed my perspective on what true magnetism means. A few years ago, an older lady walked into a businessman's office. The receptionist tried to send her away, assuming she was just another salesperson. But she insisted on speaking with the man himself. He thought, "She's probably selling a book or something." But out of respect, he decided to meet her. As he walked down the hall, he saw her standing by the door, her face lit up with a warm, genuine smile. And it wasn't just a polite smile, it radiated kindness. He couldn't help but smile back. As he reached out to shake her hand, something unexpected happened. Her handshake was perfect, firm but not overpowering, sincere and full of warmth. It was as if she was saying, "You matter, and I'm truly happy to meet you." This man, usually reserved around strangers, felt an instant connection. Her smile and handshake disarmed him within seconds. Suddenly, whatever she had come to say didn't feel like a sales pitch. It felt like a conversation worth having. She had broken down his barriers before she even spoke a word. And that's the power of true charisma. Now that the office owner was completely captivated and ready to listen, the visitor smoothly transitioned into her main topic. But here's the key moment, one that many salespeople stumble on. If she had started with what she wanted to discuss, she would have never been invited to sit comfortably in that chair. In just a few minutes, she skillfully explained the benefits of the securities she was offering. She didn't beg for a sale. She simply told the story in a way that made her listener want to learn more. Her words, combined with her genuine attention to his interests, worked. He started to feel the desire to buy. And even though he didn't make a purchase himself, she walked away with a deal far better than she had expected. He even called a friend and recommended her, and that friend ended up buying 5 times more than she had originally hoped to sell. This story highlights the power of not just presenting yourself well, but also building genuine relationships. Often the way we engage in the first few minutes of a conversation shapes everything that follows. Emotional intuition, the ability to read a person's energy, and providing support through attentiveness can make all the difference. A few years later in Chicago, another story unfolded that followed the same principle. In a sales training school for a securities firm, over 1,500 agents were working, and each week 600 new trainees were being prepared. Out of all these people, only one man truly grasped what really mattered in sales. He had never sold anything before and openly admitted that he didn't consider himself a salesperson. But in reality, that didn't matter at all. This applies to life as well. There are two key principles: attraction, which comes from your internal state, and interaction, the ability to build relationships and understand people's needs. If you can show a sincere interest in others, even without extensive experience, you can still win in communication. And that's exactly what this man did. He didn't start by pitching his products or services. Instead, he focused on something else: building trust and establishing a connection. Here's the essence of success. Truly influential people don't just sell, they find a way to become a part of someone else's world. And eventually, that always pays off. This approach isn't just for business, it applies to all relationships. Develop your personal magnetism through character and honesty, and you'll see doors to new opportunities start opening before you. By staying engaging and authentic, people naturally build their own magnet, one that attracts success and positivity. This man, though a beginner in sales, understood one crucial thing. Relationships aren't just about professional expertise. They're about creating comfort for others, making them feel important, valued, and understood. He discovered the key that unlocks success: being interesting, learning to listen, and asking the right questions. When you truly listen, you can find the best solution for the other person, automatically increasing your chances of success in any situation. It all comes down to intuition, the ability to sense people's needs and desires. A great salesperson doesn't just talk about their product. They observe, notice the details, and ask the kinds of questions that touch on what truly matters to the customer. And remember one more crucial thing: the ability to capture attention is the ability to influence. Some call it charisma, but in reality, it's a combination of emotional intelligence, sensitivity to people's moods and energy, and the ability to adapt and stay open. Sincerity, emotional openness, and the ability to be engaging, these are all essential components of an attractive personality. And the best part? Anyone can develop these qualities. One great example of this approach is the story of Ukrainian entrepreneur Serhiy Babak, founder of PetCube. Serhiy launched a startup that develops technology to help people connect with their pets. But the key to his success wasn't just an innovative product. It was his ability to listen and understand the needs of his customers. His openness to new ideas and emotional sensitivity to both his team and clients played a crucial role in his journey. His ability to capture attention and build partnerships highlights the importance of emotional intelligence. Instead of focusing solely on business goals, Serhiy prioritized relationships, allowing his company to grow sustainably on an international scale. His personal brand is built on genuine interest in people, and that became a defining factor in his success. In the end, the man who never saw himself as a salesperson became one of the best in his team. He naturally took on the role of a teacher for others, and his sales success wasn't just a result of hard work. It was because he created an atmosphere of trust and mutual respect with his clients. This principle applies to all areas of life: business, personal relationships, and self-development. When we build authentic connections, we attract the right people into our lives, those who appreciate us for who we truly are. So if you want your personality to have a magnetic pull, develop a genuine interest in others, listen attentively, and make people feel valued. That way, your charisma won't just be a trait. It will become a natural tool for attracting people and inspiring them to believe in your ideas. This mindset can unlock success in any area, from professional achievements to personal growth. Charisma, attention to detail, and sincere interest in people can lead to remarkable results. Now, we arrive at an important question. How do we develop these qualities? How can we strengthen our influence on others and make our presence naturally engaging? Not just for people, but for ourselves as well. That's exactly what we're going to explore next. How to develop a more attractive and charismatic personality. How can you enhance your ability to be engaging and build trust with others? Here are a few key strategies. 1. Develop emotional intelligence. To become more charismatic, you need to understand and respond to emotions effectively. Pay attention to people's gestures, tone of voice, and facial expressions. A true leader picks up on subtle emotional cues and adjusts their communication style accordingly. When you can sense the energy of a conversation and adapt to it, you naturally create an atmosphere of harmony and trust, a foundation for real influence. 2. Be an active listener. True charisma isn't just about speaking, it's also about how well you listen. Show genuine interest in the person you're talking to. Make it clear that their thoughts and opinions matter to you. This builds a deeper connection and naturally boosts your credibility. 3. Cultivate confidence. Confidence is one of the most important elements of charisma. Your posture, voice, and even the way you walk communicate self-assurance. People pick up on this energy and subconsciously start to trust you. But remember, true confidence isn't about arrogance or acting superior. It comes from self-awareness and recognizing your own value. 4. Be authentic. People can always tell when someone is being fake. To truly be magnetic, you need to stay true to yourself, rather than trying to fit into someone else's standards or expectations. When you're genuine and transparent, people feel your sincerity, and they'll naturally want to spend more time with you. 5. Use nonverbal cues. Your body language speaks volumes. An open posture, steady eye contact, and a warm smile create an atmosphere of trust and connection. In many cases, your nonverbal signals can be even more powerful than words. For example, maintaining eye contact shows genuine engagement and respect for the conversation. 6. Develop imagination and creativity. Creativity and the ability to surprise and inspire others can make you even more charismatic. The willingness to think outside the box and introduce fresh ideas makes you naturally engaging. Creativity highlights your individuality and leaves a lasting impression. 7. Stay open to new people and experiences. Those who are open to meeting new people and sharing their experiences naturally attract attention. The more you embrace the world around you, the more others will want to be a part of your journey. This openness expands your social circle and strengthens mutual respect. 8. Overcome fear and self-doubt. Fear, doubt, and insecurity can be major roadblocks to charisma. But the key is recognizing that these emotions don't have to control your actions. Working through them with practice, self-reflection, and support from others will help you grow stronger and more confident. 9. Express emotion and enthusiasm. Genuine emotions draw people in. Don't be afraid to show excitement, joy, curiosity, or gratitude. When you express emotions authentically, others see you as more real and relatable, making them naturally drawn to your energy. Charisma is not just about looking better. It's about being better. Developing charisma isn't just about how to appear more attractive. It's about how to become better for yourself and those around you. It's a continuous process of self-improvement, refining your skills, understanding yourself, and connecting with others. Most importantly, charisma is not just about making an impression, but about genuinely inspiring and opening new possibilities for those around you. As you begin applying these principles in your life, you'll notice a shift, not only in how others respond to you, but also in your own ability to influence and inspire. It won't happen overnight, but every step toward authenticity, confidence, and empathy makes you stronger. And one thing is certain, this transformation won't go unnoticed. 10. Inspire and uplift others. Charismatic people have a natural ability to inspire those around them. They don't just lead by example, they motivate and encourage others to pursue their own goals. Give people room for self-expression, support their ideas and ambitions, and help them feel valued. This not only enhances your own attractiveness, but also builds long-lasting relationships based on mutual encouragement and understanding. 11. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Truly charismatic, individuals aren't afraid to show vulnerability. They openly acknowledge their mistakes and learn from them. Instead of trying to hide imperfections, they talk about them honestly, which makes them even more relatable and appealing. When you embrace your flaws and keep moving forward, people will respect you more for your honesty and human approach. 12th, Practice active gratitude. Nobody enjoys being around people who never express appreciation. By showing genuine gratitude, you strengthen relationships and demonstrate your attention to the little things that make interactions special. People remember when you say thank you, and this simple habit can become a powerful tool for increasing your personal charm. 13. Build an atmosphere of trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and charismatic people have a talent for creating environments where others feel safe and respected. This means allowing people to be open without fearing judgment or criticism. To build trust, be consistent in your actions, keep your promises, and avoid manipulation. 14. Sharpen your ability to read. Emotional cues, being able to sense and interpret emotional signals, allows you to quickly adapt to different situations. If you notice someone feeling uncomfortable, take it as a sign to adjust the conversation's tone, pace, or direction. This ability doesn't just help you navigate social interactions, it allows you to maintain harmony and build deeper connections. 15. Show genuine interest in others. Charismatic people don't just seek attention, they genuinely care about others. They ask meaningful questions, listen attentively, and remember details about people's lives. This not only makes them more appealing, but also helps form deeper and more meaningful connections. When you show genuine interest in others, you make them feel valued, and that is one of the most powerful ways to attract and influence people. 16. Humor as a charisma tool. Don't be afraid to be funny. A touch of humor not only helps lighten the mood, but also creates a sense of ease and connection in conversations. However, it's crucial to use humor wisely. It should be appropriate and never offensive. The right kind of humor makes you more approachable, breaks down barriers, and helps people feel comfortable around you. 17. Stay optimistic. People are naturally drawn to those who see the world with optimism. Positivity is contagious, and it helps build relationships based on mutual respect and hope. When you radiate confidence in the future, your words and actions gain more power, making it easier to inspire and persuade others. 18. The power of body language. Your body speaks louder than words. Nonverbal cues such as posture, gestures, facial expressions, and movement can communicate more than you realize. Charismatic people master their body language, adjusting it to fit different situations so they appear natural, confident, and inviting. Charisma is a skill, not just a gift. These strategies will help you enhance your charisma and become more engaging to those around you. Remember, charisma isn't just a natural talent. It's a skill that can be developed through self-improvement, social awareness, and the ability to inspire others. Anyone can become more charismatic by applying these principles in daily life. But above all, stay true to yourself. Now that you know how to develop charisma and make yourself more magnetic, it's time to move from theory to practice. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start today. Let your eye contact, your smile, and your energy be what draws people in. Remember, charisma isn't just a gift, it's a skill you can and should develop every day. And while the journey may seem challenging, it's absolutely worth it. You'll become the kind of person who can change the atmosphere in any room, any situation, just by being present. Even if not everyone notices your transformation right away, you will feel more confident, stronger, and more at ease in your own skin. So don't be afraid to show up as yourself. Embrace your uniqueness and be genuine with others. The path to developing charisma isn't just about improving your relationships, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Your greatest strength lies in being authentic, and that's what truly attracts people. If this video inspired you, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and drop a comment. Share your thoughts and progress. I know you're already on the path to great change. Every day is a chance to become better, stronger, and more charismatic. Believe in yourself, and the world will reflect that belief right back at you.